Hello. Welcome to Death Trope's run of Silent Hill 4. Right? Silent Hill 2.
3.
3? 3? I'm so
That's okay.
sorry.
No worries. You're good.
So welcome to Death Trope's run of Silent Hill 3. Death Tropes is a survival horror speedrunner, and he's going to be running Silent Hill 3 for us today. Yeah. We can start whenever you're ready.
Okay. Well, this category is no monster out of bounds, which means we can execute a lot of the skips in the game, except for ones that actually have a monster push us out of bounds, hence the name of the run. But the run starts as soon as I hit easy on Riddle Easy. So, timer starts in 3, 2, 1, go. Now, usually on a new game run, we have to go up to this enemy called the Closer. He gives us really bad RNG, then we die in about 25 seconds. In this run, we don't do that. We just skip right to the mall. You just go over here and, oh, Heather's dead. And that's how it begins. So, really easy start. There's no crazy, like, reset times or anything until later. So now we are in the mall. You've all seen Silent Hill before. Silent Hill is usually going from one room to another, grabbing items, killing some enemies, that kind of stuff. But yeah. So this is Heather. She's woken up in the mall, and now she was going to try to get herself into the bakery, where there is lots of bread. All right, let's go. Lots of fun little movement here and there, little strafes, little skates. All right, let's go. All right, past the numb body here. Into the bakery, grabbing the tongs, and wait, what did we get? We don't even know. We're on out so fast. Holy cow. Now in the storage room, we're going to grab all this health and ammo because we will need it. Go over here, use our tongs. Skip a cutscene because you can skip every cutscene in the game, and then we leave. And in this game so far, Heather has no idea what's going on. Not one bit. Just trying to go from one place to another, avoiding all these crazy, crazy monsters.
What are those monsters called?
They are numb bodies and closers. All right, now we have to read this. We've seen it so many times that we just know what it is. 4871, that's our code. All right, now we are through. Now we are done with half of the mall. We're going to Otherworld Mall now. That was Claudia. We don't need to talk to her. Alright, now we shoot that gun 4 times so that we can make sure we have the right amount of ammo in the gun before the first boss fight against Splitworm. We're going to grab this radio as fast as possible, and then we will leave. Oh, that dog is absolutely going to block our way. We hate dogs in this game. They are time thieves. Any other time, a dog is fine, but in this game, no, not at all. We don't like dogs. We're just going to run past these very, very slow enemies. They don't really pose a threat to us. Alright. Now we got our flashlight, which we'll use the rest of the run. Because there are a lot of items that Heather can't see unless she has a flashlight. Which I get. I'm blind too. Get the hanger. Get out as fast as humanly possible. And then we're going to mess with our light for about 15 seconds. Got blocked a little bit, but that's totally fine. He's just gonna ignore us, I guess. Fancy movement in here. We use this hangar to climb up to the second floor of the mall. There's a lot of cool tech in this run. Besides utilizing it for skips, we use quick saving and quick loading to basically move certain enemies. It's really, really cool, which we'll see here in just a minute. I'm going to go in here, though. I'm going to grab this key. We will go out. Back down the way we came. First annoying pickup of the run is this walnut. I've missed this walnut so many times running past it. So many resets on that run. Or on that pickup, rather. Alrighty. Thankfully on easy, also on easy puzzle difficulty, rather, puzzles are very, very limited. Usually on normal, you'd have to go in, get some cleaning stuff, get some detergent, turn off that fan, and then use it to kill a bunch of bugs. In this, we don't have to worry about that one bit. I will say the difficulty, the action difficulty, though, is normal, which is partly what allows us to do certain skips, as you will see shortly. That's where we use the walnut. Hey, we didn't get memed. Nice. Sometimes you can be right in front of that nutcracker, and Heather just won't even see it. And you'll lose a bunch of time. But usually we're fine. Alright, soon we are approaching our first boss fight. But first, we actually have our first bit of quick saving tech. We're going to run to this enemy. Quick save, and then quit, and then continue, because it is faster than just loading automatically. And we're going to kind of push through this guy, and then we're out the door. The other reason we do that is because there is a closer up the escalator that we were at before, and quick saving and loading actually moves that closer a bit, so he's not blocking us when we go up this way. Very cool stuff, because enemies actually moved off camera, which is pretty cool. Alright, now we're approaching our first boss fight with Split Worm. Not to be confused with Split Head from Silent Hill 1, but very similar. Now Heather's gonna climb down a ladder for 30 or 40 seconds. It's fine. You guys have seen Metal Gear Solid 3, I'm sure. You understand.
So while Heather's going down the ladder, the Clock Tower Time Tick is an annual speedrunning event presented by the Clock Tower stream team on Twitch. This event benefits Safe in Our World, a UK-based nonprofit seeking to create and foster worldwide mental health awareness within the games industry.
Wonderful.
If you'd like to donate, you can do !donate in the chat. And we'd love to see donations.
Yeah, where are those donations, guys? Come on. We had bad RNG on Split Worm. Come on, where are the donations at? There we go. And the first boss fight's done. Mall is over. That brings us to the second part of Heather's adventure in the subway. First area is done. Hoop. I'm saying it right. It's Hoop. It's Hoop, right? H-U-P-E?
Yes, it's Hoop.
Alright, now, subway, until the end of it, it's pretty chill. Kind of go through, gotta get a couple items, while not being wrecked by certain dogs that come up a couple of times. But besides that, subway's pretty chill. It's probably the most chill part of the run, besides running around Silent Hill. But that's later. That's in about 12 minutes, probably. Give or take. Alright. Let's do some fancy movement here. Not super fancy, just a little fancy. Bang. Hopefully Hopefully no dogs block us up here. That does happen quite a bit. But we're good. Heather is safe for now. This hitbox is also kind of a meme, but let's see how the game feels about it today. Hey, look at that. Wonderful. Wonderful. I even went a little bit too far ahead. Now, there is another, an actual skip we can do in the subway that skips the majority of it, but we don't utilize it in this run only because we need to come down here and grab this shotgun. It is integral for this run. We also grab that ammo because on normal, bosses take much more damage than on easy. In easy, you don't even look at that ammo. You just ignore it. We are almost done with the subway. Let us see if these dogs behave, because if you know Silent Hill 3, you know that these dogs can be an absolute pain. So let's see what happens here. Be good dogs. Here it comes. Look at that. There we go. There we go. Loudest part in the entire game. Makes 0 sense why this room is so loud, but fine. I didn't make the game.
That was some very blessed RNG, by the way.
Thank you. Was not half bad. Alright, we got another little bit of quick saving tech in the subway car. We use it so we can get past these numb bodies coming up. They can block you and hit you, and taking damage in this run is very, very bad. So we're gonna do that. Make sure you quick save also, because if you don't, it's gonna hurt.
We have our first donation. We got 10 pounds from Anonymous. Thank you so much, Anonymous, for benefiting, saving our world.
Thank you. One more time with these guys. All right. Wonderful, wonderful. Now, don't ever forget this ammo, because your run will be dead later on. Another interesting about this run is that we get what's called a birthday present later. And the way that it works is if you get the phone call that makes the birthday present appear in a room in the hospital, it's based off of what you haven't gotten. Basically, if you've gotten a lot of health in the run, it's going to give you ammo, and vice versa. If you've gotten a lot of ammo in the run, you're going to get health. Now, because ammo is so strict on this run, we actually get that birthday present so we can get a lot of ammo, so we can fight Leonard, fight Alessa, fight God at the end. But yeah, so if you want to make sure you're grabbing that health in the appropriate ammo places, so that you can make that birthday present appear as you want it to. Otherwise, your run is probably going to fail. Yeah, here's the sewers, though. Not a lot going on here right now. We're about to get to our first skip, though. The first game-breaking skip out of quite a few in this run. Past these numb bodies here. We don't like them. They're not friends. Grab that bottle, those health drinks. Now let's see if this guy hits us. No, he was in a very, very interesting spot. He's usually closer to the turn here, but that's fine with me. Also, this room on easy, you can actually lose a bunch of time by getting hit, but on normal, they don't even bother you. It is very strange how enemies act differently depending on the difficulty you're on. They behave a little bit more aggressive, or less aggressive in some cases, it seems. Alright. Probably one of my favorite skips coming up. We're gonna fill this wine bottle up. What do you mean wine bottle? You didn't even see anything. It is kind of fun how you can use certain items and like interact with things so fast that you don't even really see what happened. Alright, machine room, also a tough room for movement. Heather had some really nice dance moves in that room, holy cow. Alright, we are coming up to our first skip. Where we skip the whole rest of the sewers.
We have another donation from Pamps in the amount of £10. Thank you so much, Pamps, for benefiting Safe in Our World.
Thank you, Pamps. And that's it. That's the skip. Now we just kind of run through the darkness for a bit, and we are out. We are out of the sewers. Thank you again for the donations, guys. Very, very cool. Sorry, what?
Oh, as a reminder, we do have an open incentive right now for Selkoot's run for Death and Taxes. There's 2 different bid wars that you can bid on. One is the type of run category. You can choose Usurper or Fate's Pet. Or you can do the bid war 2, which is the outfit choice. You can choose between 5 different outfits.
Yeah, go check out those outfits. Alright, we are now approaching the Hilltop office area. Which can be a huge, huge meme for your runs. Because everyone here knows about slurpers. Slurpers can just ruin your day. Anyone in chat that has my emotes, show those slurpers. I need to see the slurpers. Alright, and here comes one of the many, many items that Heather needs her flashlight for. You have your flashlight off, she will not see this bed. I've made many mistakes where I run into rooms, try to grab items, and I'm like, why isn't Heather seeing any of this? It's because the flashlight's off. Okay. Makes no sense. I can see it. Why shouldn't Heather? We do know Heather is blind sometimes, though, for no reason. But we still love Heather. Alright, now we're in the Hilltop office area, trying to get a few items we can progress. Normal Silent Hill stuff, as you guys know. Got this fancy little rope. Look at that dog RNG. Very good. Very, very good RNG there. Let's go. Alright. Grab another health drink and the jack that we need. Open up an elevator door. Alright, we are quickly coming up to the second part of Hilltop. Use this jack. Then use this rope, and we are on our way. Alright, now we're going to quickly come up to our second skip in the run. Another World Hilltop. This one's a little tricky because you have to turn your camera super fast so you can see. There's our first slurper, guys. That might have been a first try. Look at that. First try. Let's go. That is one of the harder skips in this run, in my opinion.
Congratulations.
Thank you. You see some hoops in the chat, guys. Come on. Hoop, 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 hoop. worst pickup in the whole game right there. That coin. That dreaded coin. So many times. More slurpers. Hi, doggy.
Doggy just wants to be your friend.
I know. Alright. We are about done with Hilltop. How's the RNG in this hallway? I'm going to manipulate the enemy's placement for that room. It does lose you a little bit of time, but better than taking a bunch of damage, in my opinion. Because you have very limited room for grabbing health in this run. You got to be a little bit careful. And with that, we're done with Hilltop.
Let's go.
Now, Heather just wants to go home, so we're going to take Heather home. Unfortunately, spoiler warning, Heather has something not too great waiting for her when she arrives. If you guys remember Harry, the fine gentleman from Silent Hill 1, we find him deceased in the apartment, unfortunately. And that's kind of the big twist at the beginning of the game is you don't know that Heather is Harry's daughter. So it's just like, oh my gosh, what is happening? Yeah, rest in peace, Harry. He's in that chair. But we're on a speed run. We gotta keep going. Sorry, Dad. All right, second boss, missionary. All right, how's your RNG gonna be? That might be a slow death. Yep. It's okay. Slow death, but you know what? That's fine. Could have been a lot worse than that, so you know what? I'll take it. Because that boss likes to sprint around that whole room, and you can lose so much time. But you know what? We got him. Not worried about it. We're pressing on. And now, we're going with our friend Douglas, who we met in the mall. We're going to Silent Hill. Not too shabby. Now we're on our way to the hospital. And now, something about Silent Hill 3 that differs from Silent Hill 2 is, in Silent Hill 2, as you guys saw, Eldergoth was able to quick save over and over again in order to get James' stamina back up. It makes it very, very efficient. In this game, unfortunately, you can get the stamina back up by quick saving, but it doesn't just bring it back up. You actually have to load back into it. But it's fine. It does save time because Heather does start to run very, very slowly. I wish it was like it was in SH2, but you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. At least I don't run very, very slow. And I would just hit quick load, but when you quick load in this game, it actually takes a few extra seconds to actually load back to your quick save spot. So quitting and continuing is just much faster. A little bit of fun tech. All right, last time we're quick saving on the streets in Silent Hill. We're going to the hospital to go find Leonard, who, as you guys know, is awful. We don't like Leonard. Leonard has destroyed so many runs in this game. All right. Second floor. Hello. All right, we're going to go into this locker. Get a couple things we need, like some ammo and some nail polish remover. Cool. This code's always the same, 4639, so we just have that locked into our brain. All right, some really cool tech coming up. That's one of my favorite things in these runs. So we're going to go up into this room, and we're going to zoom in. And that clock tells us the code for this briefcase. Whatever the time is on the clock, that's our code, which is, I think that's pretty cool. So in this case, it would be 0356 probably. That's what I'm thinking. $57. I was off by 1 One number. Now that we have the camera, now we're going to go get the key to go to the basement. Ooh, she almost got me. Back down to the first floor. Fun little skating movements that we like to do. Very, very efficient. You missed. Alright, equip this. Oops, equip. Reload that. Use the nail polish mover and grab our key. That's one thing I like about this game, which makes it my favorite speedrun probably, is the fact that the movement is just amazing. It is so, so good. Alright, let's grab this machine gun ammo. We will need it for Leonard. Use our camera, and then I'm going to write this code down because I might forget something. It's 7132. And we're going to leave. Get our submachine gun. And we're out. And we need to go to the 3rd floor and use that code. All right. All right, and we're through. Now we're going to go have a conversation with Leonard on the phone. For some reason, Heather just wants to answer it. But we don't want to talk to him, so we're going to hang up. Bye, Leonard. Sorry. See ya. We are not friends. I'm sorry?
Are we sure this is Harry's daughter? She's got some amazing movement.
Yes. Alright. Now, we are actually done with the first part of the hospital. Boom. Go. Don't shoot me. Don't do it. I've had that nurse shoot me before, and it is hilarious. It is very rare, but it is hilarious. Now, what's cool about these gates, if we quick save as the gate is opening, the gate's already open when we come back. So, again, saves us a couple seconds every time. So sorry if it is a little jarring where if quick saving and then quitting is a little rough looking, it saves us so much time. If done correctly. Just running through these halls. Quick saving and manipulating where we can. We're almost to one of the most frightening parts of the game, in my opinion. As a kid, this whole area and the Otherworld Hospital did not sit well with me as a child. Not one bit. Alright. And here we go. Once again, you guys like Metal Gear Solid 3, I'm sure. Konami loves ladders, it seems. What a thrill. That kind of thing. And that's our good friend Valtiel, who shows up in the game quite a bit. He is supposed to be this game's Pyramid Head, basically, but obviously does not hold the same weight as the Silent Hill mascot, Pyramid Man himself. Cool, so now we are in the Otherworld Hospital, where there are a million slurpers, and it's not fun. Look at that.
Definitely not a hospital I would want to be
No,
myself.
not one bit. Not one bit. Grab this key and just leave. Let's get out of this room. It's creepy. I don't like it. Alright. Now we're going to go to that same locker room from before, but it looks a little weird now, I think. It looks a little off. Grab the bag and that health, and we're going to grab the phone call in this room, which is how we get the birthday present to appear. That guy sings happy birthday to you. It's not the best. Are we going to get slurped here? I didn't trust that one bit. I I didn't trust that one bit. I didn't like that. I didn't like it. Alright, now to the 3rd floor. Uh-oh. That's not good. Ooh! Barely missed. Alright, we have to reload this. Use our bag, fill it up, and then we go back the way we came. I don't want to get slurped. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful RNG for that room also. Holy cow. Alright, now comes one of the most toxic parts of the entire run. Our boy Leonard is approaching. The man himself. But first, we're going to get the birthday present. And we did it right, because there's a bunch of ammo for us. Now we're gone. That was so fast. Yep. I knew it. I thought maybe I could sneak past this guy, but no. Alright, here we go. Do not swim, Leonard. If he swims, it's fine. We'll just start the fight over. I don't want to do that. I want to do this right away. Alright, Leonard, let's go. And that's the Leonard fight. GG's. That was good.
GG's. That was so good.
Alright, now we're done with the hospital. It was a very quick and efficient fight.
Someone in chat said Lenny no swimming.
No swimming, Lenny. And he did not swim. Swimming is banned. Something we used to say in chat a while back is that Leonard brought his floaties if he starts to swim, and thankfully he forgot his floaties at home. Alright, now we gotta go back to the motel we started Silent Hill at. Gonna take just a minute.
While you're running to the motel, may I have a moment to talk about the charity?
Absolutely, of course.
So, the work of Safe in Our World focuses on enrolling Level Up partners and connecting them with resources and training. They providing life-saving resources to crisis helpline visitors, enrolling community managers in free mental health training courses, creating a Discord community to openly discuss mental health and games, and producing a podcast which eliminates the stigma around mental health through the power of discussion and storytelling. Their cause is really important. If you would like to donate, I have just put the donation link in the chat.
Alright, we are just about done with the second part of running through these lovely streets in Silent Hill, which we've seen so much today.
Tropes Crispy says, good luck, Pookie Bear.
Thank you, Crispy. Now we're going to the Silent Hill Lakeside Amusement Park, which is another boss there that can be an absolute headache, because of course it has to be that way. Yeah, we're just going to be running through these streets for just another minute here. I would say this part and Subway are the little areas that are kind of like, this is your chill time for the run. This is your relaxation point, but then after that it ramps up pretty quick for the rest of the game. Yeah, guys, let's see some of those donations though. Let's see, like anything genuinely helps for such a great cause. All right, now we are in the park. Some weird RNG can happen here with this key that we have to grab. Let's hope for some good RNG. Come on, coin drop. Or key drop, excuse me. Nah, not very good, but it is all right. That is totally fine. We're gonna grab this ampule because we will need it for the next fight coming up. Not even for health reasons, for stamina reasons. No way, puppy. Alright, we're gonna quick save there and then load back in because we want Heather's stamina to be back at peak performance, or else getting out of this room is very, very slow and becomes a huge pain in the butt. But we're gonna be nice and quick because she got her stamina back. Look at that. Alright, now for those of you who don't like Borley Mansion, you're in for a treat because we skipped the whole thing. Those of you that do like Borley, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I did not get it. It's okay. Let's see if we got it second try. There we go. Now we're just gonna void walk here for a minute. We're skipping most of the park, which has a lot of item pickups, a lot of enemies to run through. We don't want to do any of that. We want to go straight for the boss fight. My line looks okay. There we go. It's not too bad. Could have been a little bit better, but you know what? It's kind of hard to like see where you're going sometimes in this run. Now we're there. We're going to quick save, get our stamina back, and then line up so we can go right for the Alessa fight. Which also includes a bunch of horses we have to deal with, as you guys probably know. Just void walking things, just Heather activities. Nothing to see here. Great line. Cool. We gotta mess with our menu here for a second. We're gonna use that. Equip the bullets, equip our shotgun, and then we are ready. We use the ampule there so we can keep our stamina up through this entire encounter. A little bit of time manipulation here. We're going to go up to this certain spot. We're going to go into our save room, or save menu, excuse me. We're not going to save. We're just going to hang out for a second because it skips some time for the carousel to start. Let's take out these horses. And I'm holding text on a lot of these because it actually stops the timer so that they can come down and we can shoot them. Let's see. Look at this carousel, though. It's beautiful.
It is. It's a gorgeous carousel. Just wouldn't want to ride it.
Now this one, we're going to wait for it to go up, then come down, then go back up a little bit, because it's going to save the most time. There we go. Now we're going to quickly reload. There we go. Once you hear that little click of the carousel, you know you've done it and you're done. Now comes probably the hardest boss fight on normal difficulty. Sometimes even on easy difficulty, unless it can be a huge pain. It is very RNG. It is kind of annoying, but let's go for it. Nice first one. Nice second one. Good third one. Last one. Oops. That's fine. Good fight. Alright, now we are in the final area of the run. Good fight on that one.
GG's.
Thank you. A little bit of a mess up on the final lesson, but you know what? You still got her down pretty quickly. That might have been a better fight than on my PB, actually, too, which is kind of cool. Because that fight I get a little bit anxious for, because it's a lot can go wrong on that one. On easy, she's really not that. She's not a big deal. But on normal, she's a whole different story. Alright, now we are in the church, which is the final area of the game.
As we head into the final area, just as a reminder, we are raising funds for Safe in Our World. And the link is in the chat.
Yeah, thank you guys. Here we're gonna quick save, and then we're gonna skip this entire section where we have to wait for the little girl to walk into this picture. We just skip all that. The magic of speedrunning and the magic of quick saving in this game is amazing. Oh, and he missed us. And then I couldn't get through the door, so you know what? It all worked out. Alright, we got our second tarot card. We're collecting 5 tarot cards so we can get through the entire church segment. And that slasher is not very good at his job. He keeps missing me. Get our third card in here. Oop. Get this ammo, because you absolutely need it, and then you get out, maybe. That was a decent room also. That room could be kind of difficult. Alright. Is this slasher good at his job? Nope, he is not. I will say, I almost walked off that ledge, though, and that would have been horrible. Alright, we're gonna do some fancy movement, grab this key, and leave real quick. Watch this. Out. Done. No fuss, no muss. One more of those little save manipulations where we quick save here, then load back in, because those footsteps are going to take about 30 seconds to walk up to the wall. We don't want that. We're on a speed run. We want to go fast.
Gotta go fast.
We gotta go fast. Alright, this is our 4th tarot card. And you get to read about the Aglophidus, which, if you know anything about Silent Hill 1, plays a huge part in it. And in this game as well at the end. Let's risk it for the biscuit here. Is he going to hit us? Oh, he missed. He didn't even do the same attack he usually does. Interesting. Whoa! That was my fault. I was running forward and turning, and that was almost very, very bad, but you know what? It's fine. That scared me, because if I had touched anything else, Heather would have gone off the edge, and I would have had to start the entire church over again, and I don't want to do that. my heart jumped when she teetered off the ledge like that. I was like, oh no, please don't fall. Alright, now in my opinion is the hardest item pickup in the entire game. Is this little card that sits on the bed in Claudia's room. But we got it. But when you nail it like that, it feels so good. It feels so good to grab that card, like, efficiently. Alright, and now we are going to go to the final room of the game. Good RNG on him, too. Oh, go in there, please. Thank you. Having your light up also helps a lot with enemy encounters because they're less likely to run into you. Oh, I spoke too soon. Whoops. It's fine. That That happens. The pendulums can be kind of rough. Alright. Go down here. Use that. Equip these. Reload. Equip the shotgun. Oop, go up here. Use the card. And we're going to place our tarot cards in the correct spots on this door. Alright, let us go fight the final boss. Alright, the fight takes about a minute, and I will call time as it hits. It'll hit when the last cutscene plays. Go on our menu, use this special secret item. Really gross cutscene there, I'm not gonna make you guys watch that. Now we're in the last boss fight. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh yeah. Oh. At this point, you gotta heal after every single hit because you get knocked into danger immediately. But as long as you picked up all the necessary health drinks, you are good. Alright, unless we got bad RNG, this might be time. Time. It's it. We did it. We done did it.
GG's.
Thank you.
So, Tropes, where can we find you?
You can find me at twitch.tv/deathtropes. Do a lot of Silent Hill, a lot of Resident Evil, just a lot of horror games, a lot of indie horror games. But yeah, again, guys, really quick, this charity is awesome. Even if you can't donate, sharing is also really, really helpful. I just want to say everybody at Clock Tower, since I joined, has been super, super cool. You've all been so kind to me since I joined, and thanks for having me on as a team member and on this marathon. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, thanks again for donations, guys, because it is a really, really cool cause. But yeah, that'll be it. I do want to see the IGT because that run was really good. Besides a couple memes here and there, I want to see that time real quick because yeah, I need to check against my PB also. But
I was a little late on the timer because I wasn't clicked in.
Oh no,
Not bad.
no, it's okay. It's okay. No, you're totally fine. The IGT is good. Sub 33 in this run is pretty tough. So, but yeah, thank you guys very much. I really, really appreciate it. And then thank you again, Clock Tower, for having me. It's been a wonderful pleasure. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Tropes. We are headed into intermission. Next up will